with death mark. And, let's see. Let's go to the right. Oh no, buzzing a bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Okay, go back. Take out the sprayer, hold it in one hand. I don't... Go back. Go back. What's this way? Okay. Oh. Hello. There's a leaning Jesus statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hasn't been looking after it, and moss is growing on its back. I pat around the Jesus statue to search it, and there's a strange texture on its moss-covered back. When I brush away the moss, I find a yellowed paper stuck to the statue. Talisman, boop 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 boop. Some sliding wooden doors, small crack between the doors, blah blah blah, bad draft. The sliding doors won't open, they seem to be locked. Does this help at all? I take out the crowbar and jam it in between the doors. Yeah, do it, it's the fastest way. But it can't break the lock. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... There's a sound of metal breaking. Wah! The crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Lost crowbar and got broken crowbar. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good. Hurry it up and look inside. Okay. You overdid it, man. The door's a mess. You made it even harder to open now. I push the door open and step inside, only to run into something. Stop up! Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman has backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut up, old lady! Old? At Show's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Amara, freelance news anchor, though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you. You're that woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery. She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway, what are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over. Well... Shell huffs at me. You really have to ask? You lost your tack in your old age. Masao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is, but sometimes that's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Oh yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then, in the forest... I have a bad feeling about this.
What was in the forest?
A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then I suddenly got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything. That's the same as what I...
Yeah.
Christy must have seen Shimio, which means she must also...
Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then.
I know the answer just from her reaction. How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. The height of irony. Hey, old man, what are we supposed to do now? That lady came to off herself, you know? Is there any point in helping her? Help me. I'm not going to kill myself anymore. I swear, so please. I'm terrified of him. Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but...
Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kujo Mansion. We need to go.
Stop messing with the flashlight, old man. What's happening?
The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then...
I got it to go back on right away, but this time it's not working. What was that? A noise from behind the cottage. Is something there?
Shit, it's no use.
I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage we can't even lock up? Or...
we have to run out of the forest.
Are you insane?
Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here.
You mean he comes here?
Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back.
You're seriously going? Are you mad?
Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you.
Ah. We step out into pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see.
Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us.
The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. New info. Okay, so... ah, damn it. We're dead. Wait. Can I... okay, no, we have to leave. Go! I'm so dead, aren't I? We're out of fork already. Which way? Where do we go?
I think east. We came from the east.
Okay. Yeah. Don't yell, lady. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. That's probably not the right way. Were we supposed to go this way? Hey, lady, huh? Ah, damn it. A huge figure folds Christy's body up like candy. The figure slowly closes in. It's so close we can smell the sweet scent wafting from it. I'm sorry, Christy. So... what am I deciding again? Alright then. Da 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 da. East is this way, I believe. Okay, so just go. Another fork? Which way this time? South! It's south! The exit should be straight ahead from me.
Quiet.
Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit, is he following us?
Even if he is, we have to keep going.
This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. South. Keep going. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops.
What's wrong?
Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps
Mashta! So, this is where you were. You're closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? Had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan.
Mashta glances over at Christy. Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here. We reached the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now.
Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be...
Yeah, it's all good now. Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest's entrance.
What's wrong?
Huh, over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over as if by magnets.
What is that?
The scene before me is strange. There's a huge, misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him.
It's him, that man.
He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura, it's definitely him. Control those that are different, and exercise. That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps.
He's dead. Kimura's dead. What? When? Why is he on that bench?
My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together. It's still okay. He hasn't seen us.
We have to escape while we can.
Ugh. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her.
Let's go. We're going to the parking lot, quietly. Sho, you bring her.
You got it.
Come on, Mashta, let's go. Mashta. He's gone. Oh. I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds, and he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared.
A machine growls, and the undergrowth near us wrestles. Yeah, he's right there! Run! Mashta yells, scrambling away. A hollow bane runs out from behind me.
A gunshot? It must be Mashta. I had no idea he had a gun.
I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Mashta tumbles into the passenger seat last.
You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying.
The engine won't start.
Shit.
Old man, what are you doing? Mashta looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching.
Hurry it up, he's coming.
Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. But then... it turned on.
Go, let's get the hell out of here.
Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking.
Still...
I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashta and Sho are looking out their windows.
Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously I came with her permission.
Mashta immediately retorts.
If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come.
I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger.
So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right.
I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashta smiles coldly.
Arimura. Right. Now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal.
Why, I never... Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness?
But these scars you all have...
what were they called?
Marks.
Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one?
Well...
Mashta butts in from the passenger seat.
You die within a few days' time, suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me.
Sho scoffs. You talk like it's someone else's problem.
Sho.
Mashta didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse, though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about?
Oh, well, you see...
Mashta has already lost Hanehiko's mark. He's free now. So there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but...
You're putting yourself in danger for the truth?
I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christine's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashta's sardonic laugh.
It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashta, you don't mean...
He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way. Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? Just shut it.
Mashta, could I say something?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun.
Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves the paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find A revolver-style handgun at the bottom.
If you want it, take it. That's not why.
Mashta keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say.
It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would.
To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now, I'm not getting that feeling that I can handle a gun.
Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary, too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I'd get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power.
Got handgun. Oh no! A few hours left until death closes in. Welcome back, Lord Yoshiki. You as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Mashta go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashta insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Mashta. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashta shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused.
Did something happen?
No, I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yoshiki. So he went, an emergency measure. Lord Mashta, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashta's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Sho his mark. Yeah, that ugly monster's definitely the huge man I saw that time.
The fact that I have the mark now, too, proves it.
Mashta rubs at his wrist, smirking. So, what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. I said in someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police.
You honestly believe they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking. Believe me out of it.
What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you. That mean you've got an idea how to beat it?
How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one.
His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Chill. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Mashta. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but Take charge. I need to force everyone into action. We can talk about... we can think about what we need to do while we're walking around.
I'm going back to the forest. I want to learn more about Shimio. I could use some help.
You say that, but no way we can find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Hardly anyone ever goes there now, with the weird events in the forest.
Why is a bee farm up there?
A cult called Honeybee Family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though.
How come?
They committed mass suicide. A mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Mashta might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all the time back then, so I don't know much.
You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Amamura. Read up on it to find a primo spot.
Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee Family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end with all the members following their leader. New channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society.
What happened to the leader?
Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. A dead guy's come back to life? We want to go to a place with the zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could... Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, hag. No more words out of those lip flaps. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed now. Cursed too, blip, and so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to the Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? You still wanna die? I'm considering it, but I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting.
Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there.
Well, I hate owning strangers, especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get. The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck. New info was added. Let's save. And I'm gonna drink water. Sorry. Okay. Let's bring her. And do I talk to Mary or Shimio somehow connected to this Honeybee family group? You may find the key to ending the grudge. By the way, whoops. By the way, Mary, there's one thing I'd like to confirm. Sorry, that's Masha.
When I stayed here earlier, you told me the truth you're seeking can be found here. I really doubt this, but did you know the honeybee family had something to do with these marks?
His voice shakes slightly with anger, but it doesn't faze Mary at all. A bit. I do not have such power. I simply sense that your fate was intertwined with... Oh my god. I can't read today. I simply sense that your fate was entwined with Lord Yashiki's. I do not know what truth you are seeking, Lord Mashta, but if you remain near Lord Yashiki, I predict that you will find it.
More occultable.
Mashta clicks his tongue, but he isn't scowling anymore, so his curiosity must be satisfied.
What do they have to do with anything?
I just owe them. That's all. Mashta falls silent, saying nothing more. I guess he doesn't want to tell me. I never know who's talking. To the forest? We come to the forest's entrance once again. That man is gone, it seems. I look at the old picnic table. What was Shimio doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him. It's almost like he was having a picnic.
Did he just want a friend?
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet.
I try changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Onward into the forest. Or should I see if that table's there? Wooden table and benches. The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Worn-out talisman. Wooden trash. Don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. I feel around inside the container. My fingers hit something hard. Empty bottle. There's something else too. I pick it up. It's a crumpled piece of paper. With the family fun. Play cat. Liquid. Got on. Sticky. Bees. Gather. Over and over. Came interrupted. That's all it says.
Is this a diary draft or something?
Got honeybee family draft. Anything else? There's a bench of the table the man was sitting at. Seems something's on it. Shine the flashlight on it and it sparkles gold. It's a glass container with a metal lid. I carefully pick it up off the bench. Got bottle of honey. I can't believe you're willing to touch that. That's where he and the corpse were.
Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it.
Just then I see something lying on the table itself. It's the cap from a soft drink. The inside of it is still wet, but I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Strange. It reads, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood, Timberland." Okay. Okay. Whoops. going. Anything. And then say the opposite of the jump. Okay. Let's go back to where Christy was. If I can remember. Or did she want us? Hold on. There'd be something here, right? See? Absolutely nothing. Okay, back. To keep going. That's not the right way. Come back to the Torii gate again. This place is full of beehives. Using the sprayer could calm them, but there's a hive above the gate too. There's no way I can spray up there. Oh, then I suppose it's impossible. True enough, but that time the rabbit brought me here, it didn't try to go inside the gate. So maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. They sworn descends on us again. Watch out! We leave the gate as if being driven away. It's down. Okay. The cabinet is packed full of bottles. Everything's coated in a thin layer of dust. Most of the containers are empty. I searched through all the containers and gathered the ones that still have something in them. Got night times 3. Nice. It looks like maybe a mouse chewed a hole in this plastic container. It's unusable. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. I found the notebook, most of the pages have been ripped out. Doubt it has anything useful. Okay. Hello? What is knocking? This exquisitely crafted jewelry inside looks out of place. I don't want to move. It is a holy journey performed in a quiet place. There I passed the meeting place, such a clue about how to get to paradise. The Eastern Thicket often... I want out of here. Something is going to kill me. Oh my god. Terrible. Go up, I guess. The buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. It'd probably be wise to keep going without doing something about it. Night. Put in the sprayer. Take it. These movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Okay. I've silenced every hive in the area. Whoops. Pesticides are bad for you. Be careful not to breathe any in. You'll get asthma. Okay. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. Let's save. I don't like these noises. I I don't like these noises. A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness, and my feet are what look like beehives. This must be all what remains of a bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here of all places.
Well, may as well have a look around.
What is this? Dangling from the tree are human corpses. I don't remember if there's a, like, zoom in on this, so Vanna, look away. Dangling from the tree are human corpses. The skin is as wax. Countless holes, bodies, and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage.
It's just like that woman.
Christy is looking away.
How horrible. Why did anyone do this?
The beehive at my feet starts to rattle. Okay, I think you're good, Vanna. But I'm about to die. A pitch-black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Nay! Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. No! Stay away from me! Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? East. I rush the hive and somehow manage to close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of bees being crushed. Seems like I was able to stop their attack. Okay. Southern. I dive at the hive and close the lid. It's a close call, but I managed to seal up the awakened bees. Okay, good. And then western. Carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. A lukewarm liquid splurts everywhere, like a grape bursting in my hand. I succeed in closing the hive right before the bees burst out of it. After I close all the hives, the bees finally quiet down. Nice.
That was close. Yeah, you're telling me.
We crouch there for a second until we catch our breaths. Is there anything else? Several human corpses, white as wax. Countless thick. Whoop! No! There are countless holes and spiral pattern that must have been made intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. The bees are gathering on it.
What is that liquid?
It seems that liquid attracts bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. Well, a bottle. Take out the empty bottle and gather some of the dripping liquid in it. Got stinky liquid. Do I dare feel this thing? The inside of the holes seem to have a spiral pattern. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. The corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Cottage key. When I put the key in my bag, my wrist burns in pain. Oh no. Half an hour.
I've felt this before.
Cold sweat drips down my back. I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The marked symptoms accelerated. and the person with me begins acting strangely.
Hey, Christy.
I spin around and look at them. What? She stares at me, puzzled.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know.
Right.
It doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. Okay. Do I check these at all? I open the beehive, and they're crawling around. Calm down. Open the beehive. Blah blah blah. Nothing out of the ordinary. Blah, blah, blah. Open the beehive. There's a bottle of drugs among the swarm. Large bottle of sweet dreams. The label has a warning on it. Do not mix. Dangerous. Mixing sweet dreams and night-night is extremely dangerous for family. Cannot be used with sprayer. I guess that's it now. What's over here? Hello? I don't like this. It's a thicket growing straight ahead. It's rather dense, there's no way to see what's past it. I press through the thick undergrowth and notice a small clearing inside. The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Ask my partner.
Please, try it.
What? Me? I guess I'll have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. The figure vanishes. It disappeared? It seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me.
Good job.
Let's keep going. Oh no, blood. The Jesus statue is damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. And blah blah blah. Use the cottage key to open the door. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that. I have to check it out. Diana, look away! Look away! We don't have much time left. Look away, I'm about to open the bag. A big burlap sack is slung against the wall. It's incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. Why? Why is it moving? A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. Look away! A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Miss Sal Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimio and wanted to commit suicide. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body. diligently making their hive. The faint noise we heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it's complete, another object DR will be added to that repulsive bee farm. Just then I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Got tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, and night-night times 3. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm. Can I do that with what I've found so far? We returned Masio's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Okay, Vienna, you can leave now. Hey, can I say something? Christie's expression is grave. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christie stumbles over multiple apologies.
No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this.
Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. But her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If, at some point, I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? New info. All the bottles of character damage, I don't think I can use them. Inside of the container is corroded, I don't think I can use it. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. Do I take it? The light bulb is blackened inside. It'd probably be dangerous to turn on. Several bug-eating novels. They're unreadable. Nothing's inside the small box, but the outside's covered in something that's horribly sticky. Alright. Small container, ugly ladies written in faded marker. Must be someone's idea of a prank. I open up the container. Inside something that looks like a dried tree root. Got dried root. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone, but my head is so foggy. I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but... This seems like a good stopping point. Thank you all for watching again, and catch you later. I'm gonna save real quick. And bye!